Danganronpa, 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 Danganronpa. I'm coping, guys. I'm not okay. So I took a little break. I got some time to cool down and to process what I've witnessed today, and it's a lot. It's still a lot. We've lost 2 people. Honestly, I need to take revenge on Taka's killer, and thus I shall have no mercy. Okay, as I will be the ruthless detective today. I wonder if we can go back into the room. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, okay. That's where he came from. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Okay. I'm sure there's nothing new here for us to discover. I have to go back to Taka's place of death, though. Toko's still there. Dude. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a bloodstain. Oh, there's nothing about these, like... There are clearly drag marks there. I guess we'll find them another day or whatever. Another one of those hammers that looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than the others, just as hammer 4. Is this all the work of this suspicious individual? Well, I guess I'll just leave here. I'm still so upset. Taka, it was predictable that Taka would die, but still, it's still pretty sad, man. Especially after his, like, depression arc with Mondo. It's very frustrating. Oh, guys, the 4th floor will open up. Ain't that exciting? Wow. I sure am excited. Is there anyone here? Sorry, guys, for my wacky camera movements. Is there anyone? This goddamn map. Toko's there, unconscious. Okay. Those 2 are here. Gym. Swimming pool. 1st floor, ain't no one here. Okay. Oh, this is the 1st floor. Sorry. 2nd floor. Nobody in here either. Okay. Interesting. What the hell was that? My bad? I didn't mean to click on that. I apologize. So, as I've said previously, I don't know who the killer is. I'm sussing out Celeste, like, a lot, though. I don't trust her. Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Yeah, what happened after that? What the hell can we look at? Okay, this. What does that do? It's a locker, but there's nothing too remarkable about it. Okay. Whoa. I guess I'll go in here. Huh? Oh, the door must be locked. But it wasn't previously. It was unlocked before. Why is it locked now? That doesn't make any sense. What the hell? Why is it locked? What? Is there some kind of secret passage in here? No way, right? Whoa. Sorry guys if my camera movements make you nauseous. I'm not very good at controlling this camera. This is the rec room, okay. Oh my god. This is awful. Is there another like secret room in here somewhere? I think this is where we came from. Leave the area now, thank you. Hope's Peak, camera. This locker. It's a locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. There could be a body in there. You don't know. There's no way this couch is related to the case. Well, F me, I guess. Celeste, was she really attacked with this Justice Hammer 1? But what the heck is with this thing? Huh? Where the hell did these hammers even come from? That doesn't make any sense. Snow Othello, yeah, whatever. Nothing related to this case. Thus, whoa! I just got jump scared by her! What the fuck? Makoto?
Oi.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. You mean... I found them. Of course you did, Celeste. Of course you found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura will go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository. This sucks. sucks, dude. This sucks. I hate all about this. I hate everything about this. I guess we'll leave Toko here. We have no choice, I suppose. Guys, where was the repository again? I literally forgot. Where the fuck is it? So this is the second floor, right? Guys, I don't know where the repository is. Please don't judge me. Rec room. Oh, there it is. And everyone's here. How the hell did Celeste find it? Wasn't the room locked? Am I stupid? How the hell did she find them? Well, I guess we'll find out. Wait for me. Dude, what the fuck? Hello. Whoa. Are the bodies here somewhere? Yo, Byakuya sub. I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Okay. You already know though. They're in here. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turns. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. Why is it locked? Why was it locked previously? So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Here we go. Oh, Byakuya! Yeah, both of them. Dude. What was Byakuya's face, bro? The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. Well, it's not my reality, thank God. It's so strange that the door was locked before, though. Why is it unlocked now? And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Great. There's a second dead body found, guys. Did you know? Dude. Where the hell is Hiro? In all this, during all of this. Yeah, the class trial will begin, whatever. Can he leave? I hate looking at him. So here we are. Great. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Said it already. Shut your bitch ass up. Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Okay, see you later. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck off. But then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know? Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Oh. Awful, this is all just too awful. Poor Hina! Okay, so, like, Taka had his sicko mode episode in this chapter, and Hina's gonna have hers in the next chapter. So, she's gonna be the one broken in the next one. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Oh no. To get out of here, I guess. For survival. Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opens his eyes. God, I wish that were the case. But this wasn't a movie. Or an anime. Ah, poor girl. Oh my fucking god, are you for real? This wasn't... I need a fucking break. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's all I have to say. He was never dead to begin with. Sweet. Dude, why the hell did Monokuma say there's a body found? Now we have to do the class trial. Are they not dead? What the fuck? Does he remember who like bonked him on his head.
思い出した。
Hope's Peak.
希望が見えがく。
Yeah. What do you remember?
お前。
What do you remember? The fuck does he mean he remembers everything? Were they at this school before? That would make sense because there's a picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon together. Were they here before?
僕はみん
Oh?
なと出会う前から
Oh?
みんなと出会ってたんだね。
What? What? His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. Byakuya, shut your mouth for a second. Oh no.
光だ。光が
Oh no.
広がって
Is he
いく
actually dying right now?
まるで彗星のように。
Dude, is he dying?
山田、誰にやられたの？誰があんたを襲ったの？犯人は誰なの？
犯人？
Oh no. What the hell is happening?
犯人の名前。
Who is it?
僕は
Who is it?
いや
Yasu?
やす。
Yasu? Ya... Huh? Yasuhiro. Ryan? Ryan? Yes. Holy shit, is he actually dead now? His eyes closed. And they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute undeniable death. Oh, great. Oh, I don't want to look at his body! I hate this game! No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can restore a person's vitality. I'm gonna send you to the afterlife. To the shadow realm! I'll kill you!
まったく
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bodies. At least you have your meat!
黙れ。
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Why does Byakuya call them unnecessary? Did they spend their previous time at the school as well and Byakuya does remember? I don't know. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
もしかすると
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person... Holy shit, guys, I have to close my window. The ambulance is too late, guys. It's too late. It would be pretty funny if you guys heard that. That would be pretty hilarious. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
つまり
And with that, the case is solved. I wouldn't be that sure about yourself, Byakuya. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is? I don't think so.
何
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Hina, like, easily accepts other people in her life. She calls them friends so easily. God. Poor girl.
まあいいだろう。
Anyway, shut the bitch ass up. It's about time you track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
ええ
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Well, first I checked the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
妙だな。
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. This is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfold before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
だが
Ha! Is Byakuya sussing Celeste out too? Because I am. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Yeah, Kyoko. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? Can you go? What are you doing here? Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question! What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial. Yeah. So if you are the person that kills someone, then you are the one put to trial, even though you might be an accomplice or whatever. Only the person that has committed the murder will die. Yeah. I wonder though if both, like, let's say some murderer, someone that did the killing, has an accomplice and they're both put to trial. Will they both die? I don't know. So basically you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So are you saying nobody worked together this time either? Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackhand can graduate, and the accomplice gets nothing. Then we only need to figure out who that one blackhand is that did the killing, right? Just like normal. Yeah. Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackhand who devised the murder and the murder plot and put it into action. It's Celeste, bro. It's so Celeste. The one true blackhand who devised the murder plot and put it into action. So not the one that actually did the killing then. The true blackhand, so just one person. That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackhand. Good luck to all the contestants. Contestants, he says, as if we're in a game show. So there can only be one blackhand. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you? Where are you, girl? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. Oh yeah? And not you, Celeste. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. Yeah, that's not her MO though. I'm offended. Oh dude, did she just spawn here? Did you? I've been looking all over you, master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Oh my god, Byakuya. Anyway, you damn milksack swimmer. Milksack swimmer, girl. Wow. Milksack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. She was with me, unfortunately. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. She does kill men though. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway. Oh, poor girl. That's that, let's begin. God, this whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Yes, I'm pretty sure, as I've said, that, oh my god, are those the hammers that were took? God, I'm so dumb. Holy shit. I really think that Celeste was the one that did it. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They are all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all and it's wet. Huh? Did someone wash it recently? What? That does not make any sense. Holy sh- That's where the bodies were transported with. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait. Yeah. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. Aha, there's a blood stain on it. Yeah, that's what was used to drag Taka's body in here. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? The body was moved, obviously, with that thing. Sakura, do you have anything to say to me? There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search, and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. True, they quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the pictures Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. I don't think that was the case though. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor and then resumed our search. But long after leaving the nurse's office, yeah, what's wrong? I saw a shadow, yeah. Celeste was the one. Went back to the 2nd floor and then we split up. Celeste screamed and seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Then we were at the 3rd floor. Yeah, she's really sending us on a goose chase. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. That's pretty sus. That's so sus. What was that? Came from downstairs. Yeah, he from here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then they went there, and then here we go. Hifumi's corpse. Yeah, that's what the body discovery announcement played. And then we saw Taka. Oh god. Jura. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. Okay, let me look. I accidentally skipped that one. I think it was F2, right? Yeah. Okay. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. So they must have been dead for some time, right? I think that Taka was the first one to die. And then Hifumi. We'll see though. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then Yumi and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left, we ran to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual, that the body disappeared. Yeah. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that this corpse was in fact gone. Yeah. Back to the equipment room to Toko. And Taka was gone too, yeah. Celeste told us she found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. Yeah, and now here we are. With both of them here. Yep. Things certainly have been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, I see. That was really necessary though. It's now fresh in my mind. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name. Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see? Oh my god! I mean, he is kinda dumb. Damn! But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron! Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rule says is, if you can't kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? True, why was it 2 people? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay? Huh. Don't talk to me as if we're friends! Come on, we just had a bro moment. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. This fucking guy, dude. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? No, he needs to be the main character. Makoto, you have been dethroned from your main character status by Byakuya because he really wants that position. Hifumi's big, cold body's laying on the floor. His really big body. Can you stop? I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here the repository. All the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd. And all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? That is kinda insane, not gonna lie. It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. I think... Okay, crack theory, right? I think that Hifumi worked together with Celeste and killed Taka. And then they staged that Hifumi got hit in the nurse room. I don't think that it was Hifumi's blood. And then he actually got bludgeoned in here. And the hammer that was used to kill him was cleaned up. I think that's how that works. We'll see though. That would upset me a lot. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a fatal blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. Huh. His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Yeah, I think it's because that he was the one to kill Taka. Does this mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Damn. Poor Taka! Man, this poor dude! I'm so upset. Taka, he'll never move again. Can you stop? According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. True. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. What is it? It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got that the repository was locked, we couldn't get inside. Yeah. It was locked? Dude, Makoto, I've tried to open this door with you! And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Damn. I guess there's nothing else for us here to discover. I think that's really all. Yeah, let's leave. Wait. Something just came up. That's the wrong fucking button again. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. Yes. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. Craig Theory, after Hifumi was killed in this room, someone needed to wash this fucking hammer before unlocking the door again. So I think that's what this was about. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone. Have they been standing in the art room the entire time? Because if they have, they would have noticed if someone left this room. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Yeah, let's go to the equipment room first. Okay. God fucking damn it. I hate this so much. This sucks! Why do I have to find out who killed these teenagers? They deserve a better life. Why the fuck would the mastermind take the life of these children that have so much potential? It's pissing me off. If this is a game show, I'll kill everyone that watched it. I don't care. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Yeah, the bloodstain, the hammer. Oh, and great, you're here too. Awesome. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me, about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Yes. Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Yeah. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Yeah, he probably wasn't dead when we found him. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event. Dude, that's all you're upset about? Good for you, I guess. Oh, is this top? How is this top? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Oh shit, a coin. Great. Yeah, it's the one that Taka was transported with, probably. Okay, I don't think there's any more for us in here. This isn't important to the case, I just need to forget about it. Okay, fine. I'll leave. Great. Okay, so I have to return to the nurse office. Anyone else in here? No. Right, nurse office. I have to go to the 1st floor. There we go. Celeste is already there, obviously. Of course she would be. God damn it. The hammer. Hi, what you doing here? What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, because he was still alive. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Yeah. It is impossible, pretty much. Because he wasn't fucking dead at that time. The hammer. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Again. Anything else? Oh, the trash can. It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. Yeah, Hifumi was the one that cleaned his glasses and then went upstairs. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood. Yeah. Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belongs to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Yeah, it is. What do you mean you have no idea? Come on. You're smarter than this. You're cleverer than this. We need to impress Byakuya. So you have to be smarter about this. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. Dude, you want to drink near a murder scene? The fuck? After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions. Oh! So that's what was used on Hifumi. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Okay. I see. I guess I'll leave then. There's nothing for me here. Oh shit. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. Oh, why? Why have you been looking for me? You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Oh. Okay. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow even more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Okay, bitch ass. God, so he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? I kinda don't want to know. I guess we'll still go there though. Oh, dude. What a fucking... god. Pretentious prick. What the hell was Hiro's room? I already forgot. Sakura, Aoi, Leon. Yasuhiro. Yo, dude, you here? The door's unlocked? I guess I could go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Hey, you there? You in here? Whoa! That's a wacky ass room. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really proclaim... What? He can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Whoa. What the hell is that? Whoa, the camera's... Why is it lagging? Whoa. The fuck? A surveillance camera. Why is it buggy? There's no point in worrying about it. Yeah, okay. There's nothing here to see, guys. Don't look at this camera. No. I didn't mean to leave. Okay, there are boxes here. Don't look at this camera. For the love of God. I think there's something in the cardboard box. Oh shit! Blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, there's these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. It's another, it's not his... This wasn't written by Hiro, right? Yeah, it was not written by him. That's not his, like, penmanship. Dude, can this camera stop glitching the fuck out? It's freaking me out, man. Okay, camera, this, that, bathroom. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? Ew! What the hell? Explosive diarrhea does that to you, I guess. So now my bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Okay, I guess I'll leave. There's nothing for me here. Huh. Yeah, chill. Big news, big news. What is it? What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice. It's Hiro wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the 2nd floor. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the 2nd floor as fast as I could. Holy shit! Huh, Hiro was wearing it. Why though? There they are. Whoop. Where were you? Kyoko and... Yada yada. Phew, man, I had the worst day. Hiro. Dude, oh, this is bad. I am positive that is the suspicious individual that attacked me. Well, I'm sure you're lying out of your ass. Apparently the ridiculous object is Hiro. I'd ask Kyoko for the details if I were you. Okay, fine. Robo Justice finally makes his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him. Well, share your thoughts. I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something? Dude, that's creepy. Dude. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. Please share. I can't, never mind. Never mind. Dude, like, I have to know you're fucking suspect in murder. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? I don't know. First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Well, I mean, I have no idea. The fuck you mean? 1 second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Come on, have you never been into, like, Power Ranger shows in your life? Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the bag that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we all got the pieces off. So someone drugged him and then put him into this costume. And stacked the boxes in his room. Yeah, he was blamed for the murder. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro? More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec. Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. How do you know? In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Ah, so everyone went there. Yeah, true, Byakuya told us to go there. Yeah, me too. Then it's obvious, the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hiro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Byakuya knows that it's not Hiro. Because he gave us the notes to compare it to the notes in these boxes to build this machine. So he probably does know Hiro's not the killer. How about we tie him up and gag him? Dude! Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
そうよ
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
何なの
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. Killed who? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
何言ってんの
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me? Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Oh my fucking god. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume. Oh my god!
あほら見なよぶっかぶかだし
Judah?
っていうかこれ視界が悪すぎるよ足元なんて全然見えないしよくこんなの着て歩き回ってたね
Judah.
だから俺じゃねえって
Judah?
しかもこれって腰が全く曲がらないよ明らかな設計ミスじゃん
You can't bend at the waist. So he couldn't have pushed the trolley then.
設計ミスとはひでえぞ
あら
いや今のは勢い余っただけで俺が設計したわけじゃ
Celeste is like, oh, you incriminated yourself?
どっちにしてもさこれで分かったでしょ
Mm-hmm.
やっぱりこの衣装を着られるのって葉隠れ以外にはいないんだって
Judah? In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Great.
あ
Looks ridiculous. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Byakuya's like, I would rather die than wear this thing. You go. Okay. Dude, we're just taking it. Holy shit. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this. See? I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly. Huh. How did this costume even get here?
けどよ
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
ま
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
ど
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck? Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
ひどいよ
Which is how we know it was him. Dude. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Oh my god, I really think that he's genuine. He does not know what's going on, bro. So, like, 2 people died.
どういうことだべ
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. 2 people?
最
Why are you freaking out? You did it. Oh my god. Hina's on a vendetta right now. I did not!
おや
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
だってな
that's it. I know who did it.
じゃあ
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
俺の占いは
Which
3
means
割ある
Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it. Dude, that's in fucking AI. And AI cannot kill someone.
そう
I see, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate.
なんなんだ
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
お
Oh, I know that note. Note?
あ
Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. Did they drug him then? Do you remember what happened then? But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep. Yeah, so he got in there. This dumbass got himself drugged. Then, like, Hifumi and or Celeste put him into the costume. Took that picture. And then, like, somehow, like, Celeste hurt herself. with the hammer. Then Hifumi pretended to be dead, and they killed Taka. So this sucks. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Yeah,
最低
not a chance. Oh, they so did.
それが
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Dude, he is that dumb. He is that desperate. Well, after being trapped here so long, even you know it's a lie. You're still gonna check, right? They preyed on my desires to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it. Oh my god. Well, you should buy it.
ちょっと
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket. It's fucking gone, isn't it?
そりゃね
Looks like I lost it. Oh my god! This fucking dumbass. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't know how to fly. I believe him. As I said before, if you want us to believe you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Oh my god. Well, very unlucky for you. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
何なの
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. Man, she's so upset. No, it's like I said.
最
Was it
低
really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. He did really want the money, though. That's a false accusation. Someone help me.
何言ってんの
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? He's like, yo, Hiro. If you were set up, look for it, bitch. Look for your salvation. You're right, I need to look for the second suit and that known. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. Yeah. I was gonna ask Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. Yeah, they would have beef. They so would have beef. One by one, everyone peeled away.
大樹くん
Makoto, do you have a second? What do you want? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
どうやら
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Oh. Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
なんで
No! Come on! To reject me so simply.
とにかく
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay. Makoto's such a beta cuck. He's like, yeah, I'll do anything you say.
行きましょうか
Thanks. Now then, shall we? I feel bad for calling a beta cuck. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Yeah. He's just going along with everything. He's like mindlessly agreeing to everything other people tell us to do. So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
そう
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
ね
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to
と
answer?
にかく
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Damn. Why are we on the second floor, by the way? I just noticed. God, I'm so stupid. I wonder if Kyoko can tell us how Hifumi died. I'm especially interested in Hifumi. Because, like, he was definitely killed by Hifumi and or Celeste. I'm pretty sure. And that Celeste killed Hifumi afterwards. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the case. I would be shocked if it's anything else, honestly. Let's be for real. Here we go. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoka seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
じゃあ
Well, then let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
やっぱり
The Monokuma file was right, they were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay. Can you tell me more about Hifumi? The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move. Yeah. Okay. I just can't see how that's possible. He most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3. His glasses, yeah. Yeah, he wiped his own glasses.
なるほど、ね。
Makoto, I found something. You did?
ね
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand. Did he wear one? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? Dude, I only have a 3D... Fuck, I have a 2D, like, paper cutout of you. How the fuck am I supposed to know? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
じゃあ
Take a look. Oh, it's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke when he had this encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
そうよ。
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. How long have you been keepers waiting? Okay. Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. Right! True! He did stare at it. He did have a wristwatch. I just didn't know. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls. Yeah, chill.
つまり
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Okay.
でも
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. Oh shit. He appears to be gripping something. Also, someone got him there into this room and then killed him. You're right, there's something white in there.
大輝くん
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
だって
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? I love my feminist games. Sorry. Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper.
ね
Was it all he had in his hand? That's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it? So I think that someone tried to rip it out of him already. It was probably a note to get him into this room in the first place. I'm snacking something. I hope you guys don't mind. Ooh, I'm back. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
そうかし
I
ら
wonder about that. You could then turn to Hifumi's body.
Yeah.
Let's check Hifumi's planner. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. There was probably something written on there. Definitely. So, did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
そうよ
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden.
ええ
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait, so you...
なんで
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
ね
What? So like not pants pocket by inside his pants? Damn. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think out how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important here for me. I'll never forgive you for this! A note. I found a hole nearby. Oh! It's the note that Hiro got. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape, yeah.
それが
That sounds very familiar. That's the same thing Hiro said. Let's meet at 6 a.m. I think it said, right? Oh, oops. F2. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. And that's when Taka was killed. Both of these dumbasses fell for it. I feel so bad for fucking Taka though. He's that innocent guy. Man. It's the same thing Hiro said, yeah. Then he was telling us the truth.
だけど
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can find out. A rec room at 1 a.m. Okay. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note that wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
そうかしら
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Yes, it was meant for Taka.
それが
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to the to part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little more? Dude, you already have the small piece of paper. Think carefully.
Ne.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea. Dude, are you stupid? What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. I already know. Don't worry, I got it. And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. Okay. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Okay. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. Ha. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. I don't get it either. Oh! It does play a role because Hiro was stuffed in the locker in the pool. And you can only go through there if you're a guy. Yep. So, Did Hifumi stuff him in there? I don't know. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Yeah. Oh, it's time! Already? Dude, that was pretty fast. Well, Celeste is gonna die, so... There we go. The usual spot. Yay. Boop, boop, boop. I hate him so much. It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right. Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Why does Kyoko help us with our investigating? Why does she help us so much? If she's the traitor, it would make no sense for her to help us. So guys, I will save here, but I will continue with this section here. Because I want to save my game during the time where we have to, like, equip our skills. Because I've been recording, I think, less than an hour. So I have to record a little more for this episode. Everyone's here. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. Okay, there we go. And as soon as we were all there... No! This is my personal hell! There's two of these bitches now. No! I hate both of you! I hate every single version of Monokuma. He's multiplied. Oh my god. No, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. He has multiple copies of himself. I already know that. Hehehe. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? The answer is both. Probably. Can we just get to the elevator already? Oh my god! You're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. God, Byakuya is so pissed. Same, dude. I feel you. Okay, fine. Dude, what? Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there. Okay, then shall we? Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already I didn't do it for serious. Dude, they're gonna have so much beef. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Well, this isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom. She's right, let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. Byakuya knows what's up. He said, oh, the story can really begin now. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. Especially Taka. I will never forgive anyone for killing my favorite character. I'll destroy them. For everyone who's still alive. And for the 2 that lost their lives. Yeah. Well. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed 2 of our friends. The killer is Celeste. Someone right here. Hey, how are you feeling? It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. Yeah, it's you. This trial will be over in no time. Watch me. I'll prove it to you. Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. Dude, she's so convinced of that. I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. I hate it. Same, Sakura. Where are you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing? Dude, every time I talk to him, he's like, oh, you're gonna argue now? The story begins when we get down there. Yeah. Come on, Big Mac, let's do it. Stop calling me that. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me. I do believe you. You didn't believe me though when I was accused of murder, Hiro. I still remember that. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard. Yeah, the doors closed on their own and the steel box began to move. There are so much less people here now. Oh, we are dying one after the other. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Ding ding, your pizza's ready. Sorry. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. By the way, don't make your pizza in the fucking microwave. It's disgusting. Use your oven. Sorry. The elevator door slid open. Opening up onto a cruel fate. Wow, it's blue. This reminds me of Persona 3, the Velvet Room. I don't like it. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute. I fucking hate you. Stop goofing around to begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed clash trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, defense, faith, a deadly class trial. It's the same every time. Do you want to save? Yes, please. Do you want to overwrite this? Yes. Okay, now I'm the asshole here and I'll say, hey guys, so this trial will commence after a short break of a week. Because I'm uploading once a week. So you guys will get to see this trial in the next episode. And I hope to see you guys there. We'll bring Taka to justice. And he for me. But yeah, I hope you guys will join me for that. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.